Happy May Day! It is May the 1st, 2020, Friday, and I gotta go to the bank because I didn't get to do that on my lunch break today. There was a little bit of a line and I, needed to eat. And it's about 10 or 15 minutes out of my way. It takes 10 or 15 minutes off of my lunch break. I so totally would have been okay if I'd have waited, but I just got impatient, Sometimes I get impatient. I try to keep it to a minimum. I try to be very patient. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Whenever this air freshener finally runs out, you guys are going to miss him when he's gone. I guarantee it. I guess I'll have to, whenever he runs out of awesome smelliness, I may have to replace him with another awesome air freshener. I don't know if I'll get the same one. There's so many out there. Different things to try. Definitely keep them in mind. It's another beautiful day. It didn't start out beautiful. It started out rainy and gray. I mean, it was still a great day to be alive. They all are. Let's see here. Stopping and looking and waiting. And 1, 2, 3, 4. I usually give this turn here a little longer than I really need to because it's kind of a blind spot. There's a little blind hill there. And that's actually a place where Tish had a car accident years ago, so I'm a little paranoid about that spot. Granted, she had hers coming from the other wreck, the direction you can actually see, I think, so it's not a good location for a lot of reasons. I think that was a gnat. I'm not getting gnats in the car. I don't know. I didn't get him. I'm not hauling around fruit or anything, or I'm doing an okay job of keeping things pretty tidy in here. I mean, I don't do like I probably ought to. I'm going to try to wash it this weekend, take it down to the car wash if it doesn't look like the place is swamped. Give it a good washing and a good vacuuming. Because I really like this car. I really wanted to, I feel at home in here. She hasn't got all the, oh, and by the way, this is a moderately new to us car. We got this in, we got this February 22nd of 2020. Yeah, I know, that's a lot of twos. Two 2020. Now, if we could just waited a couple more years, we could have got it on 2/2/2022. That'd be kind of trippy. I don't think I'm ever going to forget the day we bought this thing, though. We call her River, by the way. She's not quite TARDIS blue, but she's close. Oh, and she's a Nissan Versa. Just the basic model, got the heat and the cool and the AM/FM CD player with auxiliary port. only power thing on it's power steering, and it's an automatic transmission. I do kind of wish we could have got the manual transmission, but an automatic transmission is okay as long as there's not trouble coming out of it. So yeah, she's been a pretty awesome car. Hopefully sometime this year, me and Tish will be able to take some time off and go somewhere. We'll just have to see. That's what I should really start planning on doing. You know, maybe out September time. See if I can get a week or two off. Take the wife to Texas or Indiana or something and visit some family peoples. That's one of the big reasons we got it, because so we could, have something reliable that we wouldn't have to be worrying the whole time that we're driving along that it'll make it there and back wherever we're going, which is actually something I've kind of been worried about with the Buick for a few years. Okay, here we go to the bank to deposit the check. And there's a little bit of a line here now too, of course, but it's not super bad. Let's see here. Grab my check. And my account card. And yeah, they didn't really install this ATM with a bit of the mess involved with getting in and out with the drive-through right where it is. It's okay though. They got an ATM. That's the important bit. Okay. Now I will pull in behind this Dodge because he moved up. It really did turn into a pretty afternoon. I'm very happy about that. I even got to open up the door at work. It was cold this morning. So yeah, I've told you a little bit about the car now, so we've covered that. Very nice car. I'm very happy with it. I mean, I know it's just the most basic model, but yeah. What more do you need? We don't want the power windows, because those always seem to eventually get messed up. And power locks, those can be a pain. Weirdness. One weird thing about it, though, I don't know if this is just because it's the budget model or if it's because just Versus. It has exactly 2 keyholes, one in the trunk and one in the driver's side door. It'd be nice to be able to unlock all the other doors. Oh, and it hasn't got power locks. Did I mention that? But, we like them simple. Unless we got the radio and we got the AC. Happy weekend, world. And happy May Day. I think it's also Beltane. I'm probably mispronouncing that. In any case, it's spring, it's beautiful, and I really hope that everybody's okay out there. Now, the one kind of a weird thing going on, they're starting to open up things again. I mean, you know, officially today is when it's starting. In Tennessee, I think. And I'm not so sure this is so hot an idea yet. I'm going to be nice to not be freaking out all the time, but this isn't helping. I think it's too soon. Because you know who says it's too soon? The doctors, the medical people, the experts. So, Tish is, yeah, I know, I went over this yesterday. Tish is hopeful that it doesn't happen. I'm hopeful that it doesn't too, but I'm keeping my expectations in check. I wonder what they're doing. It's taking a little while. Oh, here we go. Oh, good afternoon.
Hi, you come by earlier.
Yeah, I realized I had something to do and I didn't have time.
It was rough.
Well, that's a good thing, though, keeping busy.
Yeah.
I mean, you want busy, but not crazy busy.
Yeah, it's alright.
Hmm.
You just want to deposit all of it.
Yes, please. If I could get my balance, it'd be awesome. My other headphones.
Alright, there you go.
Thank you much. I hope you have a good weekend.
I hope you do too.
That's the plan. Indeed, that is the plan. That is the plan that we have. I don't know. One of these days I might just take the scenic route home. Let's see. Can I sneak in here? I can. I think, yes, I can. If I put down the hammer and really go, go, go. So this 4 truck behind me, don't think I'm too slow. I don't want to be run over by a Ford Idiot. And I don't know, but I think I may have lost my mind. Yeah, you get that one for free. can't think of anything to be really angry about today. I'm sure if I were to turn on the NPR and listen to the news, this is where I get a lot of my news. Well, I've got some favorite podcasts, and I got NPR. I got a little bit of, got the local news app that I don't watch too much. Probably be better to stay more informed on my local affairs than my national and international stuff. I mean, of course, I got the CNN app at home on my my Fire TV. And I do get some of the, some of my current event stuff does come off of Twitter. It's never a good idea to get your current event stuff on Twitter. Because, typically it just kind of makes you mad and crazy. And crazy mad. I mean, let me come down right down to this and say this. Our president should not be allowed to have a Twitter account. He should not. I mean, just no. Honestly, I don't think he should be our president either. But, that man should not have a Twitter account. Because some of the shit that he says on there. So yeah, that's one thing that bugs me, if I think about it. It's like, even if somebody were to tell him, hey, you need to not do this, he would do it. He would do it for spite. Because that is how he do it. Okay with me. Okay. Well, this is the thing. I think he's a contrarian. He's contrary just for the sake of contrariness. So yeah, there's a rant for you. Song. Yeah, it wasn't as good as the Please Don't Hit Me Ford Truck song. Is that what it was called? I can't remember now. Okay. Let's see here. Plans for the weekend. It's supposed to be pretty nice tomorrow and Sunday, so yeah, the lawn has definitely got to get mowed. And I know I've complained about that the past couple of days, but yeah, tomorrow or Sunday. No, tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's got to be tomorrow. Tomorrow, mow the yard. Maybe get the workmate bench out, and maybe do some projecting in addition to the lawn mowage. But definitely lawn mowage. if I don't get anything else productive done tomorrow, that's got to happen. Totally happen. So, yeah, that's my big plans for tomorrow. And then maybe some Witcher. I think I'm almost done with the Hearts of Stone expansion. I think that's how I'm going to do Witcher. I'm going to just do the expansions, and then I'm going to take a break from it. I'll definitely come back to it later at some point, once I've got it all beat. And then there'll be, I don't know, maybe Final Fantasy VII Remake. Yeah, that might not be the next game I actually actively get hard into. But, you know, it is the game that we actually bought the PS4 for, how many years ago now? Maybe 3-4 years ago now. I mean, we kind of got wind that it was coming, but, you know, we got it when GameStop guy had no idea what we were talking about. And, you know, granted, I'm very glad that we didn't go through GameStop to get it, because they're like, that's a horrible, horrible company. I know, you're getting tired of listening to me on my anti-capitalist rants, but when you force your people to come into work at a video game store during a worldwide pandemic, you should maybe sit down and reevaluate your reevaluate your priorities. No human life is worth, I mean, I'm just dumbfounded by the ghouls. That's the best way to describe them. And yes, I know I've probably picked this phrasing up from some of my left-leaning podcasts and stuff, but come on, really, I mean, that's essentially what they are. They're ghouls. So yeah, there's Mitch's anti-capitalist rant of the day. Fellas, I hope you have a good afternoon and I catch a lot of fish. Although that water looks a little fast to me for fishing today. We did just have 2 pretty good days of rain, so the river here is a little swollen and a little fast. I mean, it is a little cloudy, and I don't mind a little cloudy. It makes it harder for the fish to see you, but think. Oh yeah, I caught Mom watching a Chuck Norris movie this afternoon. I didn't know you were a Chuck Norris fan. Well, I'm not, but it's really funny and okay. I'm just glad that she found something that she was enjoying. For lunch I had some leftover spaghetti, which was good. I don't think that, I don't know, I think my taste buds might be off because it tasted like there was a bit of sugar in it, but that's something I know that Dad does with some of his sauces. He adds sugar. The last time that he actually did the sauce, he just, I don't know how much he put in there, but it was nearly inedible. And I don't know why he does that. Also, he waters things down. I mean, sauces are supposed to be thick. You're supposed to... Gripe. Seems like a gripe about a lot of things in common, like how my parents cook, for instance. Granted, I don't have to eat their cooking anymore. In any case, though, Dad didn't have any hand in this spaghetti this time. I think this was all Sandy, and it was really good. It was a little sweet, but I think that my taster might just be bumfuzzled, confused. So, yeah, it was pretty good. Let's see. Okay, hello, Jesus Saves Rock. I'm glad to be talking to you. I mean, I'm really glad to be talking to you. You're helping me. I feel like there's... I feel like there's a lot more peace in my life right now than there was just a couple of weeks ago before I started this. So, I mean, if I'm having some thoughts that I need to get out, and, you know, negative emotions and all that jazz, I could come to you. I can talk your ear off. Express the venom. It makes me feel lighter. It does. I'm coming up on the... I think it's... okay, the Neva Grill. They're doing a brisk trade. They seemed like they were doing a lot of business right before the stay-at-home order. And they're doing a whole lot of business now, so they got to be pretty good. But as many cars as I've seen there, first on my way to work and now on my way back, and that chicken is going to get run over. I know, non sequiturs. But yeah, Diva Grill. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope it doesn't. You guys know what I'm talking about. We don't want to see any more outbreak cases. Anywhere. I mean, I know officially we've got 2 recovered and 1 active case in Johnson County. And I'm not even sure if it's an active case. I don't know how old the information is. But I mean, it's a little disconcerting that the numbers are this low, which means that literally they have been doing no testing here. And that is a little worrisome. A little bit. What do you guys think? I need a theme song? I'm exploring some options as far as theme songs are concerned. Okay, I know what that is. There's this little Subaru station wagon that's just getting ready to turn on to 167. And it had this great, big, long tube on top of it. I'm trying to figure out what it was. It's a fly fishing pole case. Fly fishing, and let's say more power to it. At least that's all I can think that it could be. You know, because it's, well, it was like a 9 or 12 foot thing, and that's, I can't remember how long fly fishing poles get, but they get pretty long compared to the, you know, conventional tackle. Well, what I think of as conventional tackle. I mean, I've never been fly fishing. Now, that's not to say I haven't fished with flies. I just haven't done it with a fly pole. Yeah, I know. There are a couple of different techniques you can use. Granted, I've not had very much luck with it. Okay. Leftover chicken. My need for Hot Pockets is sated for now. Might wait a little bit for those. I think we have sandwich meat and cheese. Could totally do a sandwich. What is delicious? What is fast? I think we probably have a TV dinner or two, but I don't know. I kind of want to stay away from that stuff. Seems kind of like it'd kill you quicker than a bullet. I don't know if I've been touching my face any less than usual today or not. Maybe just, thinking about it. Maybe I'm touching it more. I know my nose itches like crazy. Right, here we are at home. And yeah, that yard looks terrible. I'm gonna have to do something about that tomorrow. 'Cause in the meantime, I'm just too tired tonight. Well, have a wonderful weekend. Happy May Day. And we'll talk to you soon.